school bus to make me feel middle class.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That level of rich, wow. However, moving on to more exciting things on the road, I believe self-driving taxis are coming. So 5% of the Dubai flat taxi fleet will be self-driving cabs by 2023, so not far off. We kid you not, the futuristic news was announced by the RTA this weekend, and it's all part of a fabulous brand new DTC, Dubai Taxi Corporation strategic plan from 2021 to 2023, which consists of corporate values, strategic goals, and new objectives. And basically the plan is to level up the Dubai taxi experience as a whole for you. And one of the things that really struck out to people is a new partnership with General Motors backed Cruise, where we, the UAE, will become the first country outside of the USA to operate driverless transport. And by 2023, we'll see a limited number of driverless taxis hit the streets. And the aim is to get that to 4,000 by 2030, I think.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh, self-driving taxis. I'm always scared of like those kind of things, but it'll be interesting when it rolls out.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I think we're the first country outside of the USA, and I know that there are definitely teething problems there. That sometimes there are issues. So you want to make sure they have it safety perfected over there, then bring it here. But is it one of those things where we say now that we're apprehensive, and we say that I would be nervous, and it's like, I'm not going to be the first person to do it, and then in a couple of years it'll just be the way, and they'll have maybe their own lanes on the roads, and they'll have proper regulations to make it fully safe for all the passengers, because obviously we're not going to get into it. Who knows?
Probably because already we sit in metros which are self-driving, but they have a path, so that's not real. That doesn't really count. I don't know. But yeah, like you said, like now we might find it weird, but after a few years it's going to be the norm.
Maybe. I'm definitely apprehensive right this second.
But it's always nice to have that human touch. I don't know, like I like meeting cab drivers. I like speaking to cab drivers.
Yeah, true. Interesting.
Mm.
But by 2030, 4,000 driverless taxis. I love these aims. It like makes you imagine how Dubai is going to look. Will they potentially have new streets just for driverless taxis? Like we know that the RTA, the metro has a path.
Yeah.
So why not have an over street path just for driverless taxis potentially?
I mean, like, you know, you would think that this is like a little bit of OTT thinking, but it's Dubai. They probably already have this, you know, in the back of their head, like, okay.
Yeah.
Because they have a lane for taxis here anyway.
Well, we've seen a couple of driverless taxis before, so the news isn't massively new, but the fact that they actually have the strategic plan in place and we know the dates by when they'll hit seeing these cars on the streets is the latest.